All right. Welcome, everyone, and thank you so much for being here. This is the fourth in our Big Clean series, the fourth and final webinar called Get the Green Light, How to Make Your Home the Safest Place on Earth. And happy Earth Week. Tomorrow is Earth Day, and I'm actually thrilled to be here. My name is Allison Sugarman, and I am here with Kathy Tefer. And so I'm going to take a minute to introduce myself, and we will get started. So I'm actually a board certified integrative nutritionist and a health coach, and I've been involved in the health and wellness field now for over 22 years. Seems like, I don't want to say it seems like a lifetime, because it doesn't, because it's just been so fun. But I've been dedicated really to raising the awareness of the profound impact that food, supplementation, and our lifestyle choices have on our overall health. So I was actually looking for a multivitamin to share with my clients. Not everybody loved to eat kale as much as I did, and so I was actually trying to get some nutrients in them. And I started on a strip of vitamins with our brand partner, the Shaklee Corporation, called Vitalizer, and it changed everything for me. I continue to eat real, and I believe that we should eat healthy, but everything opened up for me. I became clear. I lost some weight. I just felt better. I slept better, and it actually benefited my entire family. And so I've chosen to have Shaklee as my brand partner because I can work from anywhere. It gives me flexible hours and financial security. And basically, I have the same intention as many of you out there of changing the world one person at a time. So I'm really happy to be here tonight. And going green is really at one of the top of the things on my list. And so before we begin the presentation, and I tell you a little bit more about that, I would like to have Kathy introduce herself. She is co-hosting with me this evening.
Great, thank you, Allison. And I really enjoy being here. Allison is a great support coach for me. And I was a special education teacher. And I also, in my retirement, I am an integrative nutrition health coach, and I love what we do here, helping people be healthy. So just a little background, I was raised in an Irish tenement in Hell's Kitchen, New York City. My diet consisted of roasted potatoes and meats and canned veggies. And I was in love with desserts. So I often say my favorite food groups were Hostess cupcakes, jelly donuts, and ice cream. So growing up with digestive issues, as you can tell, as you might guess, I went to many nutritionists in search of ways to stay healthy and be active. Then my 90-year-old dad came to live with me and my husband and our little kitty. And the stress of teaching special needs students all day and taking care of my dad afterwards really took a toll on my health. I had chronic stomach pain, bloat, I lacked energy, sleepless nights, and I was gaining weight. I was really addicted to sweets, and I struggled to change my habits, but I loved eating that pie and ice cream with my dad. But fortunately, or so fortunately, my dear friends introduced me to Shaklee. I took their vitamins, their Life Shake and meal bars, and replaced 2 meals a day. And then when I took the 7-day healthy cleanse, that was a major catalyst to my health and my weight loss. I lost a total of 20 pounds and never looked back. I have kept that weight off and improved my digestion for several years. So, but in addition, Shaklee opened the door for me for a healthier home with the Get Clean green cleaning products. I needed my home to be toxic free for my dad's care and my sanity, cleaning bathrooms 2 or 3 times a day. These cleaning products not only saved our health, it saved our money, and the Get Clean line is safe for our little kitty Romeo, who you see in the picture. I now enjoy better health for myself and my family, and I buy products from my Shaklee store. So it includes personal care, sports nutrition, healthy weight, and of course the green cleaning for my home. So tonight we're going to focus on creating a healthy home for you. And now we're going to go back to Allison to hear more about that.
Thank you so much. Wonderful story. All right, everybody. So tonight, this is for you if you're totally interested in going green. You want to breathe clean, fresher air in your home. Maybe you know someone that suffers from upper respiratory concerns. You want to be environmentally friendly. Maybe you'd like to save some money on your cleaners, or you want to save the planet. Maybe you're environmentally conscious. There's going to be so much that we're going to cover this evening, and we're going to introduce you to what I call healthier options and some tips and solutions to make yourself more able to go green in today's exciting world. All right, so let's begin. We've probably mentioned this before many times, but we actually truly believe that our home should be the safest place in the world. And we believe that cleaners shouldn't leave behind harsh chemical residues. Instead, they should just remove the toxins and leave a clean and safe surface for whatever we're trying to use it for. So chemical pollutants have been found to be 2 to 5 times higher inside our homes versus outside. And that also means that long-term exposure to chemicals in our homes can be harmful to us. I don't know if you've ever thought about this, but during the winter, especially when we don't open our windows, there's the chance that whatever we're spraying is still lingering in the air, and that means that we're breathing it. So there are common household cleaners that give off fumes. I don't know if you've ever held your nose while you sprayed Easy Off on your oven. And then there's also the fact that we spray like hairsprays and other different things besides cleaners in our homes that actually, as I mentioned, linger. So this could potentially increase the risk of asthma in children. And it's a known fact that 1 in 12 school-age kids today have asthma. So this is really something to be concerned about if you have young children or grandchildren. So according to the Environmental Protection Agency Air Resource Board, indoor air can consist of toxic gases or particles that can harm our health, as I mentioned. These pollutants can build up rapidly to levels much higher than those found outdoors. And this is especially true if the pollutants are released indoors initially. Moreover, I should say, especially with new homes, there's tighter construction, and that can prevent the pollutants from escaping to the outdoors unless we have our windows open, like in this now, we're just starting to open our windows. So it gets to be a little bit risky. So what could be the potential health effects if you've got some toxic overload in your home? I don't know if you heard any of the parts 1, 2, and 3 of this Big Clean series, but the first one called Lighten Up the Load, we talked a lot about how we have beautiful elimination organs that are supposed to be able to process toxins through our body, but we're so overly exposed to toxins today that sometimes our body just can't keep up. So you can see here some of the list of potential health effects, such as respiratory irritation. Some people will be experiencing bronchitis and emphysema. This is not something we want. Over the last couple of years, we do not want our lungs to be compromised, that's for sure. There's eye, nose, and throat irritation. We were just talking this evening about a child that has croup, and that could be a respiratory infection in children. And then simple things that you might not associate with a buildup of toxins in your home, and that could be headaches from just breathing toxic fumes and gases and things, and nausea. And so what do we do? Well, it's actually interesting that there's a lot of things we can do, but let's start with some simple precautions to help limit your exposure to indoor air pollutants. The first one is to use safer products. Paints, glues, and cleaning agents should be used outdoors when possible. And if used indoors, they should be ventilated. I can tell you, this is a known fact, that years ago, I was a Girl Scout leader to my children's Girl Scout troop, and we were doing a project, and I was spraying some wood to seal the wood. We would make plaques for Mother's Day or something like that inside. And we sprayed that so often that I was actually rushed to the hospital. I had these big welts all over my body from breathing those toxic fumes, and it was actually kind of scary. So I learned my lesson to actually do products outside like that. All right. If you do have smokers in your home, obviously cigarette smoke contains many toxic pollutants that are harmful to both smokers and non-smokers. So that should be restricted to outdoor areas. You want to be able to check your appliances properly as often as possible, especially things like wood burning stoves and fireplaces. They should only burn wood, obviously, which is properly sized and aged, so it's not to give off toxic fumes. I know someone once took wood that they had from a deck that they had broken apart and thought that they could burn that in their fireplace, and the deck was stained, and so they were burning the stain. which release toxic fumes into the air. So we need to pay attention to that. We also want to select building materials and furniture carefully. You've probably heard that there's safer carpeting today. Certain types of plywood and particle board can emit significant amounts of formaldehyde and other gaseous pollutions. So we want to try to avoid those types of products. Who am I to say we should practice good housekeeping? Because we should keep up with our housekeeping, but we want to make sure we remove dust, and we want to look for mold to help maintain good indoor air quality. And also, I'll mention about ventilation. We can increase ventilation by opening windows and doors sometimes in the warmer weather, and we can use kitchen and exhaust fans that are vented to the outdoors to remove certain pollutants that way. And of course, I can't not help but eliminate the fact that we shouldn't be using toxic chemicals in our home, and we should start to look for more natural substitutes. So I did gather some pictures here that I just wanted you to look at. I don't know, and there's no judgment obviously here. I don't know what anyone is using in their homes, but there are so many chemical pollutants out there in these products that we're using. I mentioned before holding your nose. I used to do that. I couldn't even use Easy Off on my oven because it smelled so bad, but that was the only oven cleaner that we knew of back then. Well, there's obviously better options today. I also will share another quick testimonial that my brother-in-law went to spray his bathroom tiles with Tilex, and it bounced off the tile and got into his eye. And he was actually rushed to the emergency room because it burned so bad that he had to have his eye washed out and stuff. So obviously there's some things in these products that are not helpful to our health or to the planet. So I would like for you to just ask yourself what's under your sink. Many common household cleaners obviously contain chemicals that can be harmful. And the first one I'll mention is ammonia. It's a very powerful irritant, potentially harming your skin, your eyes, your nasal passages, and your throat. The next one would be degreasers, and they contain something called petroleum distillates, which can actually damage your lung tissues and dissolve fatty tissues around nerve cells. Like, that's kind of scary. Many of the famous glass cleaners out there today contain ammonia, once again affecting our respiratory system. A couple times now I've mentioned oven cleaners. They can do severe damage to your eyes, your skin, your mouth, and your throat. And then don't forget in the bathroom too that there are extremely dangerous chemicals if inhaled, and of course fatal if swallowed, such as toilet bowl cleaners and those kind of things. And so we want to just be aware of what we're using, first of all. And I know that many people have locks on their cabinets if they have small children. And so that's telling you something right there, because nobody should be able to get into these things and actually could cause have it to cause poison control or call poison control or have it be fatal. So two very harmful ingredients, and I'd love for you to read labels if you have the opportunity to do so. Go grab some of the things you might have in your home if you have any of those chemicals I talked about. One of the harmful ingredients is hydrochloric acid. And once again, this can cause damage to your skin. It's harmful to you if it's inhaled, and obviously fatal if swallowed. Usually found in those odor eliminators. I know many people have those in their car so that they're breathing that whatever they're emitting to make your car smell nice, or in your home. They actually have those plug-in one now where you plug it into your electrical outlets, and the heat actually eliminates, or not eliminates, but it releases the fresh odor into the air, but that's what you're breathing. And many of them contain hydrochloric acid, as well as the toilet bowl cleaners. And then the second one listed here is butyl cellulose. Once again, causes tissue damage. That's how deep these things can go when we're inhaling them. And then it says here, a person who cleans the scale off shower walls could potentially inhale 3 times the acute exposure limit, because when you're in a shower stall, it's a little bit more of an enclosed area and not as wide open to allow you to breathe. So you're actually getting a concentrated amount of this butyl cellulose. So that can be found in all-purpose cleaners, degreasers, floor polish, rug cleaners, you can see here. So I'm not trying to scare people, but maybe I am a little, to tell you why you should be looking at these things. So I'd actually like to turn this over to Kathy to tell you about our brand partner, the Shaklee Corporation, and why they have some amazing alternatives solutions for you.
Yes. Okay, and Allison, I really have to say, seeing that picture of all those products, and along with your description, really reminded me what I used to have in my home and use every day. And I'm so happy I don't need to do that anymore. So yes, for those of you not familiar with Shaklee Corporation, I'm going to give you some overview of who we are and what we're about. The Shaklee Company was founded by Dr. Forrest C. Shaklee, a man who developed products that are in harmony with nature. And today it is owned by a visionary named Roger Barnett. He's a billionaire who was raised that when you were born that fortunate, you must give back. And he bought the company because he saw that Shaklee was a way to make a difference, and how he has taken the company to the next 100 years of innovation. The company, founded 65 years ago, is committed to protecting the environment and has been helping people create non-toxic homes. So Dr. Shaklee developed the first multivitamin in our country in 1915. Shaklee has quietly led the way in environmental stewardship and support of social causes. Isn't it impressive to realize that for 100 years, his company has been devoting itself to developing innovative, safe, and effective products? And at Shaklee, we never sacrifice safety and purity for efficacy. We create safe products that do what we say they will do every single time. And as you can see, we have 100% money back guarantee. We're also the first company to be climate neutral certified, which means we have a zero footprint on this earth. Beyond organic is our philosophy that Shaklee quality standards go beyond how and where an ingredient is grown. We look to confirm the purity and potency of ingredients after harvest to guarantee that the final finished product is free of hundreds of chemical contaminants. And I can also say I've witnessed where they've actually stopped production if something isn't up to their standards. So they do stand by their word. Our products are used by NASA, Olympian athletes, Oprah, and many others. And we started a movement to plant 1 million trees around the world, and we are presently at over 10 million. So as well as creating the first official Earth Day product over 30 years ago, and we continue to create this environmentally friendly product. And I was telling Allison when we were doing this that I actually remember in April 1970, I was on my college campus for the first Earth Day, and our class was running around cleaning up the trash that was left on the campus. And that was pretty exciting at that time.
That's amazing,
I remember
right?
that. Yes. So just to give you some more information, the Shaklee milestones in the 1960s, that's when Shaklee introduces Basic H, concentrated organic cleaner, and that's one of the first non-toxic biodegradable cleaners, and we'll be telling you more about that. In the 1970s, it introduced one of the first biodegradable, laundry detergents, and that's without phosphates, nitrates, or borates. In the 1980s, Shaklee provided financial support and products for the first recorded unsupported expedition by dog sled to the North Pole. And this was led by an author and educator, Will Steger. In the 1990s, Shaklee's non-toxic biodegradable Basic H was chosen as one of the first official Earth Day products. And then since 2006, Shaklee has pledged to maintain a zero impact on climate change and offset 100% of its greenhouse gas emissions, and has done so right through till today. So I have to say, this is an amazing company. So we have non-toxic, sustainably sourced cleaning options. And these products, I won't name them all, but there's no such things as kerosene, hydrochloric acid, petroleum distillates, ammonia, formaldehyde, or chlorine bleach in our products, in our Get Clean products. Our products are always clean, always work, and always green. And this is a great picture of the Get Clean Starter Kit. which I recommend for everyone. And it has all kinds of great things, which we'll describe in a little more detail. But the ingredients in this kit are from natural derived sources. They're biodegradable surfactants, recyclable packaging. There's recyclable dryer sheets, no phosphates, no nitrates, and Shaklee does not test on animals. So we believe cleaners shouldn't leave behind harsh chemical residues, but simply remove the toxins to leave a clean and safe surface. Okay. Now, this is really the best product. I've used this in so many ways, but especially in my home. And when I was leaving my classroom, it took me a while, but I use this product every day to clean all the shelves, the desk, and even my books. You can clean with the Basic H, multi-purpose cleaner. It's great for library books. And this is safe and 100% degradable. And this one bottle will make over 5,824 bottles of Windex. So this is the formulas that makes 3 cleaners in one product. So you start with that Basic H concentrate. If you put 1/4 teaspoon into 16 ounces of water, you get an all-purpose cleaner, and that will make 385 bottles of that. If you put in 1 to 2 drops of the concentrate in 16 ounces of water, it'll make a window cleaner. And as I just said, it's over 5,000 bottles of window cleaner. And then lastly, if you put 1.5 teaspoons into 16 ounces of water, it makes a wonderful degreaser. And that would make 64 bottles of that product. And then I also say, if it doesn't work with the degreaser, just put it on full strength and it will take off the grease or whatever you need. And it's definitely a great product. Okay, next is my other favorite, Scour Off. And this just smells great. You know how if you put your nose up to Comet, you really shouldn't because you'd be breathing in. But this has got like a fruit flavor, and it's nose friendly, and it's heavy duty paste for tough cleaning jobs. You can use it in the kitchen, the bath, indoors or out. It's natural abrasives, and it has biodegradable surfactants. And I love this product. It's really a blessing to have this.
This is the one we replaces Easy Off, right? Is your oven
Yes,
cleaner?
I've used this on my oven, and I'm so happy. No headaches or anything to breathe in. Then this is a fairly new product for Shaklee, but it's wonderful. It's the Germ Off wipes. And these are, you can hold them in your hand, no worries. You can clean and disinfect household hard surfaces in just 5 minutes. There's no rinse. It disinfects, and it's safe for food contact surfaces without any rinsing. It kills 99% of bacteria and viruses. It's bleach-free, phosphate-free, and fragrance-free. And it does kill the COVID-19 virus by leaving it on for 1 minute. And I keep this in my kitchen and bathroom and use it every day.
I actually keep it in my car too, so I'll go to the grocery store and wipe my cart down with these wipes.
That's a great, yes, and also for travel.
Right.
You can, take them with you for airplane travel and no worries. Well, sort of. Our next one is the Get Clean Moisturizing Hand Sanitizer. And this is a really nice product on your hands. It kills 99.99% of germs, and it's kind to your skin. It's alcohol-based gel, and it sanitizes your hands without drying them out. So it's formulated with plant-based moisturizers so that your skin stays soft and protected. There's no rinsing or drying with towels, and it's safe for the whole family. So this is another great seller and a great product. Now, I just wanted to share this testimony that children in this example improved, their handwriting improved dramatically, as you can see from the sample on the top versus the sample on the bottom, after the daycare provider removed the toxic chemicals in their products. And there are so many toxic chemicals in cleaners, and it affects children's thinking and their brain waves or something in neurological. And this is a real example. And then on the other page, you can see the difference in the writing of their name, even to the mirror writing. When certain things were removed, the child could write better. And it's very important to understand how breathing in these chemicals can really affect one in your writing and your thinking.
It's amazing.
Yes, it is. Okay, so now we're going to go back to Allison for cleaning in the kitchen.
We are at our oven again. We believe in cleaning out the oven without cleaning out our nasal passages. And I can't stop talking about that because I just remembered that easy off so bad. So let's talk about a couple other things that are in the kitchen. So whether you wash your dishes by hand or you have a dishwasher, we have something for both. We have something called the hand dish wash liquid concentrate. And everything that Shaklee offers is highly concentrated, similar to what Kathy was talking about with the Basic H. We don't actually sell water, so it's you use so little of it. And so only a few drops here is needed to wash your dishes, to remove the soil, the grease, and the grime. It has that long-lasting suds. It's a very gentle formula. And of course, once again, it has those biodegradable surfactants in it that does the washing for us. It's hypoallergenic as well. And so there's also something called hand wash. This is specifically for your hands. And you can see there's a little dispenser. I have one of these in my kitchen and in my bathroom that I continue to fill with this nice hand wash. This hand wash actually moisturizes your hands with wheat germ oil and algae extract. It soothes them, that's easy for you to say, with aloe and marshmallow and something called linden flower, and then it actually energizes them with rosemary, so it really smells nice. So these are wonderful options for your kitchen and even your bathroom. And then if you do use a dishwasher, there's an automatic powder concentrate that cleans over 48 dishwasher loads. It comes in a pouch, as you can see on the right, but then there's also the opportunity to have that little bottle, which will shake out what's necessary a load at a time. There's no pre-rinsing needed because this is enzyme activated, and it's a very, once again, concentrated formula. And of course, contains no chlorine bleach. So I'm going to turn it back over to Kathy to talk about laundry.
Okay, my favorite thing. So in the laundry room, we believe in a wash that's anything but wishy. And I really love this liquid concentrate. It's hypoallergenic, non-chlorinated, and available in a fragrance-free formula, although the fragrance one is very mild. But if you need fragrance-free, we got it. It's better at soil removal than Method 8 times laundry detergent, Echo's 2 times better, and Whole Foods organic laundry detergent 3 times better. And it's better at stain removal than OxiClean. There's also a powder form. I think I should just say that, but you don't have a picture of it, but it's also comes in a powder form that's available in a light fragrance as well as the fragrant-free version. It's safe for both of these are safe for all washable fabrics. It has natural enzymes that leave clothes extra clean, and one 5.5-pound box washes 88 loads, and the liquid makes 32 loads. So they're both excellent and really safe for your clothing. Okay, so our next one is another favorite of mine. This is just amazing. Nature Bright Laundry Booster and Stain Remover. 1 scoop boosts color tones and brightens whites without bleach. So its natural enzymes and active oxygen rebrighten laundry and destain upholstery. Its biodegradable formula contains no phosphates. And I just use this every time I need my clothes brighter, or if I have stains, I can soak it overnight. If you have anything that's like old and a little bit yellow, if you just keep it in Nature Bright with a little bit of the laundry liquid overnight, comes out like brand new. And it's wonderful. So this is a must-have. Next is our soft fabric dryer sheets or the soft fabric concentrate. So the soft fabric dryer sheets are fragrance and dye free, and each sheet breaks into 2 in the dryer for even distribution. These help prevent wrinkles and reduce static cling. It's safe on all washable fabrics, biodegradable, significantly outperforms other well-known brands, and such as 7th Generation and Methods. And the soft fabric concentrate reduces wrinkles and controls static cling as well. One 32-ounce bottle softens 64 loads, and it works with both standard and high efficiency machines. It's concentrated, non-toxic, and biodegradable, contains a special plant-based ingredient that acts as a natural softener. So some additional laundry tips: use the fresh laundry liquid as a pre-spot remover. And then this one, we all may need it sometime. For red wine stains, apply Basic H Organic Super Cleaning Concentrate at full strength, and then rinse or wash well. And it'll get out that red stain. So all products in Shaklee are 100% guaranteed. We believe in the safety and proven performance of all our products. If you're not satisfied with any of our products, you can send them back to us for a full refund, even if the container is empty, no questions asked. So we really love our products, and we're going to go back to Allison to hear about more goodies.
All right, thank you so much. So this is a big deal because there's an unconditional no risk guarantee. So what we would love to be able to talk to you about tonight is a special bundle that we put together. This is called the Big Clean Bundle. And this set of products includes the entire Get Clean Starter Kit, which we've shown you a couple times this evening, which is on the right here. It actually has all the amazing products that we talked about for your kitchen, your laundry, and your bathroom. And we bundled it with a couple other things. We added in the hand sanitizer, the moisturizing hand sanitizer, our soothing hand wash, along with that little dispenser that I mentioned. And the finishing product that we added in here to make our hands feel soft and smooth after you get done cleaning your house is actually called the Emfucel Hand and Body Lotion. Now, we didn't talk about this before, but this product nourishes your skin with a lightweight, non-greasy, yet intensely moisturizing lotion. And it contains a patent in there, which is Shaklee's Vital Repair Complex, which actually helps reverse the signs of aging. And as you probably all know, a lot of times you can tell someone's age by the look of their hands. And of course, this is paraben-free. This entire bundle was put together as a complete package because Shaklee offers free shipping and free membership with $150 orders. So this whole entire package literally goes for only $164, and it retails for $192. But because you're getting that free membership with Shaklee usually is $19.95, and it's usually something that you pay once in your lifetime, not yearly or anything like that. And so by saving with membership, 15% off all the products, you actually have savings of around $28 in the difference between the price of the products, and then another $19.95 because you're getting 50% off, and then you save about $14 in shipping. So that's a total savings of $62. But drum roll, please, we're throwing in actually a free scour off for you. So now you have the entire Get Clean line. I actually feel like I'm on The Price is Right, because there's one other thing that I'd like to say. The scour off is free, but for anyone that's new this evening, by using the promo code WELCOME, you can get an additional $10 off. So all these products, which by the way, you're saving over $90. You're paying $164 minus that $10 if you're new, so it's $154. And believe it or not, you'd be getting the equivalent of over $3,400 worth of savings because our products are so highly concentrated. If you remember Kathy mentioning that if you were to use that bottle of Basic H for just window cleaner, one drop at a time for 16 ounces, that it would make 5,824 bottles of Windex. So we're saving your health, we're saving your wallet, and we're saving the planet from filling up those landfills. So hopefully if, totally up to you how you proceed, but we really would love for you to speak to the person that invited you tonight. And I hope you can consider switching out some of your cleaning products so that you can have a safer, more effective, and healthier home, and that you start to think about going green and saving our planet as well. So if you've heard anything tonight that really encouraged you to talk to the person that invited you, maybe you'd consider joining us because you're passionate too about getting healthier and saving the earth. If you have any allergies in your family and you want to breathe cleaner air and you want to protect your pets and your children and protect the environment, then we always say changing brands can actually save your life. So the best part about this is that these products work, they're safe, and they're proven and guaranteed. And as we mentioned, there's no risk. So you can choose any combination of products. Just remember that if your order totals $150, you'll have free shipping, free membership, you'll get the free scour off. And that offer of the free scour off is good until this Sunday, April 24th. All right, so I just want to add in one other thing, which is very exciting. As you know, Kathy and I believe that we need to protect our planet. And since it's Earth Week and tomorrow is the 52nd Earth Day, we're proud to announce that every time someone purchases a Get Clean starter kit, that Shaklee will plant a tree in their honor. So it's one kit, one tree, one person at a time. So as she mentioned earlier, we've planted over 10 million trees in the last couple of years. And so we'd like to plant another million. So this is a really good way to be able to give back to the environment. So the Get Clean line is safe for you, your home, and your planet. And we'd like to thank you for coming tonight and taking the time to learn about the green products from Shaklee and to think about what this could mean for your life and the lives of the people that you care about. So happy Earth Day. Thank you for coming. This concludes actually the 4-part Big Clean series. If you'd like any of the replays, Lighten Up the Load was all about toxicity and our toxic overload. We did one called Come Out of the Dark, and I can't, what was the other one? I can't even remember off the top of my head, but there's 3 previous ones. One of them was on stress and anxiety and overwhelm and how to deal with that. And one was on gut health. And so if you'd like any of the replays, please speak to the person that invited you because they have those. And we'd like to stop this for a moment and answer any questions that you might have. And we really appreciate you being here this evening. So I'm going to stop the share and just see if anyone has any particular questions. Any questions for us? We did such a good job. You have no questions?
Yeah, it was very, very thorough.
Yeah, this is Linda. It was very good. And I wanted to tell you while you were talking, Shaklee just sent out a little note saying, as of tomorrow, they're planting a tree with every order that anybody puts in till the end of the month.
Oh, great.
So while you were doing it, Shaklee participated.
That's wonderful. And that's any order, no matter
Yeah,
what.
well, that's what they said. Yeah. But
Yeah,
of course,
that's what they
yeah,
do.
of course, you know, some people have already switched over, but I would say switch over. You'll just be you'll never want to go back again. If you switch your products, you'll never want to go back again. That's the bottom line. Yeah.
Heartwarming to know, for me anyways, that there's such a safe way to be able to do this. And I have grandchildren now, and so I don't have to worry about anything that I have in the house because I know this isn't necessarily sanctioned, but I actually know people that have brushed their teeth with Basic Age. That's how safe it is. Wash their pets with it, and you know, so it's amazing how safe we can be and what we can be doing for our planet as well as our wallet, because the products are so highly concentrated, as I mentioned. So
yeah, and Allison, I just want to add on to your comment because I don't have the kids in my house, but I have my little kitty. And I'm so happy that I can clean whatever I need, his placemat or the floor. I don't have to worry about what he puts on his paws with these products. So for those of us that are pet lovers, this is a godsend. And it saves us money. You don't have to buy special things for it.
awesome.
Yeah.
Right.
It's Basic Age available now because it wasn't for a while.
Basic Age.
Basic Age, I think so.
Okay.
I've never. Yeah, I've always thought it's been available. I haven't heard that it was not for a while.
I thought over COVID, I was going to order it and it was not available.
Might have been basic G that you're thinking about, or basic
Mhm,
germicide, because that was
okay.
very popular during COVID, because that also kills the, it works on the coronavirus.
I see. So does basic H work on the coronavirus?
No, the germ
No.
off wipe,
Okay.
basic G, basic germicide does.
Yeah, get the germ off wipes.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Good question.
Yes. I don't know if is there something in the chat? Oh, yeah, thank you, Maria. All right, and nobody else has a question? Well, I hope that you learned something tonight. I hope that you talk to the person that invited you and consider your options and what's next for you. All right, and if you have any more questions that come to mind after we get off, make sure you check in with the person that invited you this evening. And for those of you that are watching the replay, always a pleasure. And once again, thank you all so much.
Okay, thank you. Very nice. Thank
Good
you.
night, everybody.